London is a city like no other. A place where history and modernity collide, where cultures blend seamlessly, and where power, finance, and influence have shaped the world. But how did London rise from a small Roman settlement to become what many consider the capital city of the world? Its journey spans over 2,000 years, filled with conquests, disasters, revolutions, and innovations that made it the epicenter of global influence. The Roman beginnings. The story of London began in 43 AD when the Romans invaded Britain and established Londinium on the banks of the River Thames. The site was strategic, offering a natural port and easy access to the rest of Britain. A bridge was built, allowing trade and commerce to flourish. However, London's early days were turbulent. By 60 AD, Queen Boudica of the Iceni tribe led a rebellion against the Romans, burning Londinium to the ground. Despite this, the Romans rebuilt, constructing roads, forums, baths, and an amphitheater, turning London into a thriving urban center. By the 2nd century, Londinium had a population of around 60,000 people, making it the largest city in Roman Britain. However, the fall of the Roman Empire led to its decline. By 410 AD, the Romans abandoned Britain, and Londinium was left largely deserted. The Anglo-Saxons and the Vikings. After the Roman exit, the Anglo-Saxons settled west of the ruined city, forming a new settlement called Londonwijk. By the 7th century, it had developed into a bustling trading town with an estimated 10,000 people. Christianity spread, and St. Paul's Cathedral was established. However, London's peace was short-lived. From the 9th century, Viking raids became common, with the Great Heathen Army occupying the city in 871. The Anglo-Saxon king Alfred the Great reclaimed London in 886, strengthening its defenses and revitalizing trade. By the 10th century, London had surpassed Winchester as England's most important city, the Norman conquest and medieval growth. In 1066, William the Conqueror defeated the Anglo-Saxons at the Battle of Hastings and took the throne of England. Understanding London's importance, he quickly established control by constructing the Tower of London, a fortress that still stands today. By 1300, London's population had exceeded 80,000, making it one of the largest cities in Europe. The medieval period saw the rise of guilds, organizations of merchants and craftsmen that controlled trade and maintained economic stability. The Weavers' Company, the oldest guild, was established in 1155, followed by other powerful groups like the mercers, goldsmiths, and fishmongers. Despite its prosperity, medieval London faced hardships. The Black Death struck in 1348, killing nearly 50% of the population. Social unrest followed, culminating in the Peasants' Revolt of 1381, when rebels stormed the city in protest of high taxes. By the 16th century, London had transformed into a global trading hub. The Tudor era, particularly under Queen Elizabeth I, saw London's population grow to 200,000. The East India Company, founded in 1600, would later help build the British Empire. Culture flourished. William Shakespeare performed at the Globe Theatre, and Westminster became the center of English politics. However, London remained a city of contrasts. Wealthy merchants lived in grandeur, while the poor suffered in overcrowded slums. In 1605, London was nearly thrown into chaos when Guy Fawkes and his conspirators attempted to blow up Parliament in the Gunpowder Plot. Tensions between the monarchy and Parliament escalated, leading to the English Civil War in 1642. London sided with Parliament, fortifying the city against King Charles I. After his defeat and execution in 1649, England briefly became a republic under Oliver Cromwell. The monarchy was later restored in 1660. Disaster and rebirth. London faced two major disasters in the 1660s. First, the Great Plague of 1665 killed 60,000 people. The following year, the Great Fire of 1666 destroyed much of the city. The fire allowed for a major reconstruction effort. Sir Christopher Wren redesigned London, rebuilding St. Paul's Cathedral and 52 churches. New regulations mandated that buildings be made of brick and stone instead of wood, reducing the risk of future fires. The Industrial Revolution and the British Empire. By the 18th century, London was the largest city in Europe, with a population of 500,000. Immigrants arrived in large numbers, bringing diversity. Famous landmarks like Buckingham Palace and 10 Downing Street were built. The Industrial Revolution in the 19th century fueled rapid expansion. London became the center of finance, manufacturing, and trade, attracting millions of workers. By 1900, its population had grown to 6.7 million, making it the largest city on Earth. Railways and the London Underground transformed transportation, while slums and overcrowding led to crime. In response, the Metropolitan Police were founded. The World Wars and modern London. London's history is marked by resilience and transformation. Though it remained dominant after World War I, World War II brought destruction. The Blitz, Nazi Germany's relentless bombing campaign, killed 30,000 people and reduced much of the city to rubble. Yet, Londoners endured, and post-war reconstruction reshaped the capital. The city's identity evolved with waves of immigration from former British colonies. Caribbean, Indian, and African communities enriched its culture, influencing food, music, and business. The swinging 60s cemented London as a cultural epicenter, with the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, and fashion icons redefining global trends. By the late 20th century, London became one of the world's leading financial hubs, home to the London Stock Exchange and major banks. Entering the 21st century, the city continued to thrive, hosting the 2012 Olympics and maintaining its status as a global center for commerce, politics, and the arts. The capital of the world, London stands as one of the most influential cities on Earth, home to 8.9 million people with 40% born overseas. As Europe's financial powerhouse, it hosts institutions like the Bank of England, the London Stock Exchange, and major global firms. Its transport network, including the London Underground and Heathrow Airport, connects it to every corner of the globe. The city thrives on innovation, diversity, and global leadership, attracting talent, business, and investment. With its tech scene booming in Silicon Roundabout, thriving fashion and music industries, and a powerful political presence, London remains at the heart of world affairs. Its ability to adapt, lead, and set global trends ensures its position as a modern capital of power, culture, and commerce. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this.